Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. So listen, that last video, actually I shot that quite a while ago, about a week or two ago, and I haven't made any more new content because a lot of these back here are broken, and I have fallen ill, so I've taken the next 2 weeks off, maybe 3 weeks off, try to get myself feeling better, and I've reached out to JJ Customs yet again. That place is amazing. Reach out with any question you have, they'll answer it, and they probably have a solution to your problem. I started going to them for gears that nobody else had, and I have since kept going back because they give me such great service. Anyway, guys, so I've reached out to them to get bearing kits for the XMAXX and the Vortex because the motors are locked up on them. Every bearing on them are seized. So instead of piecing a bearing kit together, I'm just trying to order a whole entire kit, and it's going to take some time to put together. Also, with the Limitless build, I've still got a few things I need to piece together before I'm comfortable taking it back out. I've had a lot of people be pretty hard on me, and some guys being very, very generously nice in what they're saying. Um, this here, it's coming back out. Don't worry. I had somebody ask me about my rear spring setup. That's actually got some type of tubing in there, so the rear suspension cannot settle at all. Where the front doesn't have that, it still goes up and down, but very, very little. Um, as far as what I think is going on, why this thing keeps either spinning out, rolling, flipping, whatever it may be, has nothing to do with the suspension per se. I think it has everything to do with the amount of power I'm trying to put through the tires all at once. Like the ramp up on it isn't slow and go. It's just, it seems like it's all or nothing. So I've got some programming to do with this XLX2, and I want to put perfect pass on it. And I think that'll help me out a lot. And with that amount of power going through it at a moment's notice, it's just making the tires break free. And what do cars do when they break tires free? They drift. And if you're going 100 mile an hour and the back end starts going like this, and if you overcorrect, it just goes sideways. So I also want to install a gyro on it, which I still need to order that stuff. I need to order a new rear wing for it because this thing has, I mean, it's seen better days. It's probably still works, but I want to order a different wing for it. Just that way I can just rule that out. Also, we're getting the Vortex fixed. Like I said, it actually needs a whole new motor. I've got not a brand new system, but a power system laying around for this. I'm trying to think what I did with it. To be honest with you, I don't know. It's a Hobbywing system. It's an ESC motor. So that one should be fixed once I replace all the bearings. And you can still see up in there the amount of rust. Oh yeah, it needs front shocks too. The amount of rust that's accumulated from that salt water. It's been a minute. I've washed all these, but the damage is already done. So, guys, I'm sorry that this video doesn't have any actual RC action in it, but at least now you know what's going on and why it's going to be a minute. You can just see all the rust and the amount of, just debris that's in there. There's this one. This truck is not done. It just needs a lot of work, and that takes time. And right now I don't have the time, unfortunately. I also need to get the TRX4 put back together. The motor ESC combo I ended up sending back. Hobbywing gave me my money back finally. I'm probably just going to put the factory setup in there and just let it go, because that's a great truck. I love that TRX4. I also need to get a battery for the SCX24. This one, that battery tested good. This one here is one of my kids, and it's broken. It's from a speed run. This one here, this Bandit, needs some gears. Stripped out a couple of gears, and the motor's starting to go bad. So I got some motors laying around. I get that one fixed. This one here only needs a steering servo, but it's got a terrible clicking noise and one of the differentials. So I need to tear it apart and see what's going on. But I like that truck. That's an awesome truck. The Rustler 4x4, it needs tires. It blew out a tire, and I think it needs, I'm pretty sure this needs rear bearings from the salt water. You can still see there's still, I mean, even though I rinsed them off, there's still some salt accumulation on it. I didn't do too well at cleaning it, and now I'm paying the price. So that's on me. I'm sure you guys will, somebody out there will tell me how dumb I was not to wash them off immediately. Well, I know. Unfortunately, these things happen when you get this busy. But trying to think what else I got going on. This is the WL Toys. Like I said, I kind of tore it apart after I got upset with it because it's got the rear differential or front differential, one of the two. It's got terrible tightness to one of them, and I've ordered differentials front and rear, and I ordered a new drive shaft, and it seems like it doesn't matter. It's still super tight somewhere in here, so instead of spending more and more and more time on trying to adjust the shims on the differentials, I figured I'd just order another car and go from there. But that's been, put on the back burner because I've got so many things going on right now. And like I said, guys, I fell ill about a week ago, and I've got a little bit longer to go until they say I'm all good to go. So I'm going to rest and recover, and probably in the next 3 or 4 weeks, you might not hear anything from me, but trust and believe we're still going on this. I've just got to order some parts. I got to get everything the way I need it to be. And also with this eRevo, this thing's been sitting for 5 or 6 months now. It's a good truck. Don't get me wrong. I don't like it, but people out there seem to love it. I don't know why. For as expensive as this thing is, it's not that good of a truck. I mean, you can look under here. It needs everything drivetrain wise. But one of these days, I'll probably get it back out and get it fixed. Just not today. Not right now. And I've got bodies laying around that I had some builds I wanted to do. That's a really cool truck. I believe that's the F650. Yeah, that's the F650 body. I want to do a really cool crawler on. We got this Dodge body. It's a 2500 Ram. I want to do I don't know, maybe a trophy truck build on. I've got some bodies laying down there. I've got some more there. I've got some there. I've got a couple of bare chassis. Somebody did ask me if I was willing to sell my infraction that I originally crashed. Well, here's what's left of it. I've been using this for spare parts and keeping the Limitless on the road every time it gets crashed. So I got the front differential assembly and a rear differential assembly and a bent chassis and a diffuser. That's all that's left of that. So sure, if somebody wants to buy it from me, throw me a price. I'll ship it to you. I don't care. That honestly is no good to me anymore. I've also got another chassis laying here. This is from the Limitless when it bent the chassis. When I said I was going to try to straighten it out. I don't know if you can see how bent that really is. I was not going. Once I tore it down, I'm not going to try to straighten that out. I just went and ordered a new chassis for the amount of money they are. It saves time. It only took an hour or so to build. Anyway, guys, I've been rambling on long enough. Like I said, I'm sorry that it's taken so long to get these things going. This is what happens when you have crashes. It gets expensive, and sometimes you got to slow down, and then, people get sick, and you got to take time off. So that's where I'm at right now, waiting on parts and pieces. I'm not feeling too well, so I'm going to take some time for myself. If you have any questions, comments, or concerns, please feel free to comment below. Don't forget to subscribe. Smash the bell. It'll keep you updated. Guys, we're moving along at a pretty good pace, considering that this channel only started 7 months ago. From going from one car. Yeah, I think that was the only car I had when I started this channel. And we've grown so far. I've thrown away a few cars just because they're got completely obliterated and destroyed. XMAXX was my second car. Yeah, so anyway, guys, we're moving onward. But until next time, guys, I'll see you later.